Hi, my name is Peter. I'm the founder and CEO of Tall Ship Adventures. Tall Ship Adventures is the owner and operator of the luxury tall ship, the Royal Albatross. I come from the IT industry. I originally left school, worked for British Telecom, equivalent to Singtel here. After 10 years, decided to leave and start my first business in the UK. I then started a second business, software company, which I took to the States. And I was doing that up until I was 50 years old. And when I got to 50, I had a bit of a meltdown and had a close look at my career and decided, did I want to stay in the IT industry? And decided that I didn't. I wanted to do something a bit more where my passion was. So I saw this ship, as she was then, Windy 2, for sale. And my passion has always been water, whether it's fishing, diving, sailing, and thought, if I buy that ship, I know that's going to change my life, which is exactly what happened. And 6 months later, I decided to basically pull out of the IT industry and then focus on the ship. At 50 years old, I felt I was too young to retire and wanted a new entrepreneurial challenge. So the challenge was to commercialize her and create a new business, starting from scratch, which is what we've done. So a massive learning curve, learning a new industry. Didn't know much about boats before. Now, I think we've built a very nice brand here in Singapore and created a business opportunity which really didn't exist either in Singapore or in the entire region. To start with, I didn't know much about the maritime sector. So the first big challenge I found, the Maritime Port Authority here, MPA, did not respect the classification and the certifications. The ship was operating under US Coast Guard in the States, and that was the first wake-up call. Set the bar very, very high as far as the safety and mechanical certifications for the ship. I thought upgrading the ship would take me about 2 years. It took me 5.5 years. And during that time, we basically had to strip the ship right the way back to a steel hull. It'd be quicker and faster, I think, with hindsight, to have built a new ship from scratch. But after that 5.5 years, we built a ship that was unique, totally unique, not only in looks, but as in its certifications and its passenger capacity, with a capacity of up to 150 passengers. My greatest takeaway was, because this was totally new, understanding more about myself as to what makes me tick and my ability to overcome huge challenges, massive challenges which we knew nothing. When guests come on board the Royal Albatross, there are 3 things that make up their experience. Just taking a step back in time to see how vessels like this were sailed, being out on the sea, sails up, seeing the crew go up the rig. The F&B experience is the second part of it. And the third element is the entertainment. We don't underestimate that. Something we're going to be introducing very shortly is that while the ship is not sailing, we're going to be opening up as a restaurant bar here, so people can come along and, we won't be sailing, still enjoy the ambience and the waterfront experience of being on board. We're hoping to launch that at the end of March.